All right, I know you guys all want to play on this playground, so I will be as brief as I can be. I'm going to speak a little bit. Natalie's going to have a few things to say. We're going to cut a ribbon, and then everybody can rush in and play on the playground. First of all, I got to welcome everybody here today. It's a beautiful day to be in St. Genevieve, right?
Yes.
You know, there's a lot of things that go into the projects of our community, things that people see, things that people don't see. One of the really important things that we wanted to do here today, and with everything that we do, is create something that is available, that gives everybody an opportunity to use it, and something for everybody to see. So I didn't really know what I was going to speak about today, so I've been thinking about it for a long time. And I think most people probably know the story of the Challenger Field and the community center and everything else, but I just want to go back a few years, and I had to look this up because I couldn't remember in my mind. I knew that it had been a while, but I didn't know exactly. But in the spring of 2012, Jason and Sarah Schott brought us a packet to one of our board meetings and said, we have an idea. And at the community center, I have a lot of people that come in and say, I have an idea. and there's usually not a how, a what, a where, a why. It's just an idea. So I have to commend them for bringing something to us. And they absolutely had the why figured out. What we had to do was take that idea and figure out all the rest. And it started with the ball field. And they needed a place to put it, and they came to us and asked, you know, does it fit what you want to do here? And I think everyone, you know, agreed absolutely. And so then we had the idea of where exactly do we want to place it. And so we looked at kind of all of our options here. We got a lot of space. But when we were talking about it, they kind of said, well, wait a second. Before we make that decision, you know, there's a part B to our idea, and it's a little far-fetched, but we want to build a playground too. And so when we decided on the ball field, we stuck it way back in the corner, all the way at the back of our property. The longest spot to get water, the longest spot to get electric, the longest spot to get sewer, the longest place to build a road. But we had a plan, and when everybody asked us, you know, we said we're going to build this ball field, and then we're going to put a parking lot here. And on the other side of that parking lot, it's really hard to believe, but we're going to put a playground there, and it's going to be a playground like nobody's really ever seen before, and it's going to be a playground for everyone. And so it was early in 2014 that we really had the plans for the ball field finished. We started building it. It was a long process. I distinctly remember a couple of days, Jason and I, with a group of people pouring concrete 2 days before Thanksgiving in the snow, trying to get that roadway finished for that ball field. And we were lucky enough to open up that ball field last March in 2015. And from the day that we opened it until August of that year, there was somebody on that baseball field every single day. And I think it's a true testament to our community and to all the people that said, well, why do we need another ball field? And I think we showed everybody exactly why we did. And when we were finished that day in March, Jason said, all right, I'm done, it's yours. And I said, well, wait, what about the playground? And he said, I need a break. I said, I agree, we all need a break. But we had a little bit of momentum, and we didn't want to stop there. So we took our break, and we pushed forwards. And last fall, winter, when we started talking about this playground, and we gave our ideas, and Jason and I gave our ideas, and then we went home and talked to our wives and got better ideas, and then brought them back and came up with a plan. I still don't think it became real to us that it would ever actually happen. And when we started this thing after Memorial Day and said we want to have this done by August, pretty wishful thinking, I think. But it still wasn't real until they started working. I mean, it's unbelievable. But I do have a few people that I have to thank, because projects like this don't happen without a lot of people involved. Our board of directors, I think most of them are all here today. They've been supportive throughout the entire process, gave us free rein to do kind of whatever we wanted to do, and we can't thank them enough. Our county commission, you know, this is the St. Genevieve County Community Center. Everything we do is St. Genevieve County. They give us the direction, they give us the support and the money. So without that, none of this happens. They've been instrumental in making all this happen. And on that note, just a small little thing. I know that it's an election year and everybody's tired of politics, and I am too. But something that people really have to remember, that if almost 20 years ago, the people of St. Genevieve wouldn't have voted in a sales tax, this community center is probably never built. And without the community center, we don't have a ball field, we don't have a playground. So I know a lot of people, every time they hear the word tax and there's a proposition or there's something on a ballot, at the local level, it is so important. Educate yourself, ask questions. Good things can come from it, and I think this is a true testament to it, and we couldn't have done it, and that's what makes this all part of our community. So kudos to St. Genevieve County for doing that almost 20 years ago, and still continuing to support us today. And the same goes for all of our local elected officials. They make a lot of crucial, important decisions for our community. So when it comes time to vote, think about it, educate yourself, ask the questions, and exercise that right, because it really does make a difference in our community. I think that's very, very important. I have a few contractors that I have to vote, or I have to, I'd vote for them too, honestly. I have to thank. One of the unique things about this project is probably 90% of the people that worked on it, their company is from right here in St. Genevieve County. They live right here in St. Genevieve County. They spend money right here, and that is so huge for us. Since this project's been started, the week after Memorial Day, there's been more than 6,000 man-hours that have been put into this project. And I mean, that is an incredible amount of work that's happening right here by people that live here, and I think that is huge. Vern Bowman Contracting, they've been the general on this. They have done so much work here. They've had so many people here doing work. Honestly, it couldn't have happened without them. CE Contracting, they did our concrete, they did our sidewalks, our curbing. We've poured more than 930 cubic yards of concrete have been poured on this project so far. 6,000 tons of crushed rock, 2,600 tons of asphalt, and we're still not finished. It's unbelievable numbers to be able to do it right here in St. Genevieve. Jim Dunsey Construction, Chip with Marzuko, everybody had plans for this project except for Chip. We just told Chip to make it work, and he did that. So thank you, Chip. Thank you for everything you've done. It hasn't been easy, but we're getting there. More fence, Empire Fence, Riverside Landscaping, the beautiful sod that made it through all the rain that we've gotten and didn't float off the hillside. Chad Wolk and all those guys, amazing job on a very short schedule. Ready Mix Concrete, obviously I said how much concrete we've used here. They've been great to work with. They've gotten it all here. Empire Fence did the fencing here on the playground. VJ and McConnell, they're taking care of the tennis court. It's almost finished. We're almost there with that. It's going to be a great addition. Chris Kaler did all of our engineering. Great job by Chris. He's been awesome to work with. And of course, MRV Banks. I know Doug's here. I saw him earlier. Thank you, Doug. We appreciate it. We will pay you, I promise.
It's my job.
And on the subject of playground, obviously this couldn't have happened without All-Inclusive Rec, Stuart, Kendra, all your people. Unlimited Play, Natalie Blakemore, she's going to say a few things here when I'm finished. Thank you very much for all your help, support, and everything. When I'm done jabbering up here and you guys are done playing, or while you're playing, there are hot dogs, drinks, water, everything's over there. The chamber provided some, the hospital provided some, the Vern Bowman Contractors provided some, so please enjoy that. It's free, there's plenty, we'll eat it and drink it all. Two more things. I have to thank my family, my parents, for giving me the opportunities that I've had in my life. Appreciate it. My wife, she's somewhere here. She's probably watching my children. She's amazing at it. She's the glue. She holds our family together. Thank you very much. And the last couple of people I have to thank, obviously, Sarah, Jason, Braden, you guys' whole family. Without your passion and your drive, these two projects probably don't happen. I mean, it's all you guys, and I really appreciate that. And I know our community does too. And speaking as a father, where is Jason? Right there. Come on, man. Last year you built your kid a ball field. You built your kid a playground. I mean, back-to-back Father of the Year right there. You're making it hard for the rest of us. So, I'm done. Thank you all. Thank you for being here. Thanks for being a part of it. Natalie's just going to say something, and appreciate it.
What an honor to be here today. I'm Natalie with Unlimited Play. I'm the executive director and founder. My son Zachary's right here. We are here today to open our 15th playground. And I just wanted to thank you and thank your community. I hope you know when you heard Jason speak, I've had the opportunity to work with so many cities across this nation. And yours believed in giving kids the chance to play, all kids the chance to play, so much so that they funded this playground. They built a place where all of your kids can come and play side by side, and for just a moment, kids like my son and Jason's son can forget everything else they face and enjoy just being a kid for a few moments. I need to thank Jason and Brad for allowing Unlimited Play to even be part of this project. We were behind the scenes all these years communicating with Jason, and last winter I finally got an email saying, "Hey Natalie, does Unlimited Play even help out if we don't need you to fundraise?" And I thought, always! It's our very best project, so thank you, Jason, for continuing to let us be involved. I want to thank Little Tykes and for the opportunity we had to partner with Little Tykes and All-Inclusive Rec to build you. I'm still going to say Zachary's playground is by far number one, but you guys, I have to say that as the mom, right? But you are getting the very best inclusive playground there is out there. More than anything, and Jason, I see this in you, I want you to know I stand here as the executive director for Unlimited Play, but more than that, I stand before you as a mom who wanted communities to believe that my son has the right to play like every other child. So today I say thank you, simply from all the families like mine, that you are giving an opportunity to build those memories and have those moments with their children. Thank you.
I did lie. I have one more thing to say. If Jason, Sarah, you guys, Braden, just want to come up here for a second, I just want to say thank you. Did it? Yep, we did it on another one. So there's a really important part of this playground that we haven't shown yet. And unfortunately our permanent sign here is not finished, so we got a banner, but every playground has a name. And today we're going to unveil the name of this playground. So if you guys want to take a look at it. There it is. Congratulations, guys.